I see a lot of you out there either quitting your job or you're getting fired. And that makes me think of back when in 2007, when I quit my job as working in the corporate world, working 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, working for a lousy weekend that would go on a split second. Then you'd be back to work on that Monday through Friday grind and living check to check for me. I was like, is that all there is to life, is just being a corporate slave, just working Monday through Friday, get your little weekend for it goes in a split second? I couldn't take it anymore, man. I quit my job back in 2007 too and got a motorcycle, and it's like, yo, YOLO. And I haven't looked back.
Let's go for a ride. Subscribe today.
You know, I sympathize with a lot of you guys that have either lost your job or you quit your job and you're just tired of being an employee. I understand, man. Trust me, I've been there. I worked a lot of jobs over the years. You're always you got that anxiety about losing your job, and then you can't pay for everything that you got on credit. You can't pay your bills anymore and stuff like that. That's why I've been there and done that. I went into $200,000 in debt, which I told you guys. I had a mortgage, I had max credit cards, car payments. I did all that like everybody else did, and I got to a point where I got sick of that. I got sick of waking up every single day and being a slave to all this material stuff and working at a job that I didn't like and just not happy. I couldn't take it no more, man. I said something's got to change, and I'm going to tell you how I changed it and what you can do too that'll help turn your life around. But I'm telling you, before I get out here and ride my lovely MT-07, my Yamaha Davidson, but make sure you're wearing the gear to stay safe out there. And I have links to all my awesome gear, like this, my favorite helmet, ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet. It comes with an automatic tint shield, my Motivational camera airbag vest to help keep you safe, gauntlet gloves, Dionysian winter jacket. All links to all my gear is in the description and comment section of this video. I worked in the corporate world, like I told you guys, for many years, and in 2007 I got to a boiling point. I got sick of it. The one job I got laid off, and then I got another job, and I said, you know what, I'm tired of working check to check. I'm tired of working for material stuff. I'm tired of debt. And I did something about it, man. I sold my house in Colorado, and I made a profit. I was able to pay off all my debt and start fresh, and very thankful for that, man. But I said, I'm changing the game this time. I live by the motto, if I can't pay for anything in 100% full cash, I can't afford it, even a house. And so what I did is I lived as poor as I possibly could and saved up and paid cash for my house. And I tell you, it's a beautiful feeling, man. But I'm going to tell you that in 2007, before I paid cash for a house, I quit my job and I went and I bought a Chinese scooter. And I tell you, even though that was a piece of crap that I had that lasted all of 800 miles, and I had two of them, I was stupid enough to buy another one, so I had two of them. But I tell you, that little 800 miles that I had, and I had no job at the time, and I tell you, I had the best time just riding anywhere, getting lost in life. It was absolutely beautiful just being able to ride, go anywhere, and not going to no stupid job I hated. And I had all my debt paid off. And I'm telling you, that is why it's so awesome to be debt-free. Because when you have enough savings and you don't owe anybody anything, you have some freedom. You can quit your job and chill and go enjoy life, and then come back to a job or get a business like I did. When I quit that job, I never went back to a job. I haven't had a job since 2007. I started some businesses and it did well, and I haven't looked back, man. And I tell you, it's much more enjoyable now. I can do what I want when I want. I enjoy what I'm doing, and it's awesome. And all my stuff is paid for, like I said, 100%. But I'm telling you, so we're programmed to get into debt. They tell you to get a mortgage, that a house is good debt. You know what I'm saying? Credit cards are bad debt. We can all agree with that. But a lot of people think that debt on your house is good debt. There's no such thing as good debt. You don't want to be working for a house. You don't want to be working for credit cards. You want to pay for that crap. Yes, you got to pay property taxes and utilities, but that's cheap compared to paying a mortgage and all the other bills. And when you have your motorcycle paid for, like mine, your car, my total expenses, including food, is $1,000 a month. I can live off less than $15,000 in a year and live comfortably because all my stuff is paid for. I have freedom. I'm telling you. And a lot of you guys think it's impossible to buy a house in cash. I'm telling you guys, if I can do it, anybody can do it. It just takes time and sacrifice, and saving as hard and living as poor as you can, keeping the same shoes until you get holes in them, eating beans and rice, renting a room out for $300 a month like I did. And I tell you that you can do it and save every single dime you can, invest as much as you can smartly, and you can do it. It took me over 10 years, but I was able to pull it off. Now a lot of people can't deal with that, you know, because they say, Cycle Cruiser, man, I want to live. Yeah, you got to sacrifice though. You still can have fun and a good time, you know. I rode motorcycles. It's cheap. That's another thing that's really awesome about motorcycles. It's cheap with gas to fill it up. You can go ride anywhere. They get good gas mileage. It's awesome. This was my entertainment for all those years. And also going and doing free stuff, like going to the library, renting getting videos for free, doing all the free stuff, free museums, free anything, going to the mall and window shop like I did. Well, you know, that I'm telling you, look, you want to live the debt lifestyle, be a corporate slave like I was in the past, rack up all that debt, and then you got all this debt hanging over you, and you wake up every day working at a job you hate doing. And I'm telling you, even if you're working at a job you hate doing, it's awesome not having any debt, because you can quit that job anytime you want to. You got some savings, you don't owe nobody nothing, you can just go and be free. And I tell you, there's a guy in California, I'll never forget, that he either got fired from his job or he quit his job because he was going through, I think he got diagnosed with cancer or something. I don't know. He felt like the life was, he was a lost soul, and he quit his job. He got a Ducati Panigale, and he actually wrote that and chronicled it in a blog, and also wrote a book on it, and traveled all across circled the United States, stayed at people's houses and met new people, enjoyed life, and just had a good time riding all through America on his Ducati Panigale. And I thought that was absolutely romantic and beautiful, man.
Sadly, I just found out that Dennis Madsen passed away November of last year. He succumbed to cancer, which he originally was diagnosed almost, 10 years ago, before he took that trip across the country on that brand new Panigale, which I thought was epic. If you get a chance, please read that forum post. I'll include a link in the description and comment section of this video. Rest in peace, brother.
That's something that I always wanted to do. I wanted to just get out and just go ride across the United States. That is be awesome to do. And maybe I will do that. I need to do that, man. But I'm telling you, for those of you that are coming to a boiling point in your life and you're trying to figure out what your purpose is, what your objective is, like you're tired of being a slave to debt and these BS jobs and stuff, do something about it, man. You got to change your whole mindset, though. You got to change the game. You can't just keep doing the same thing over and over. You're going to be like a hamster in a wheel. Just keep going in a circle, doing the same things over and over and over, and you'll be unhappy until you get spit out. You know, you have to change your way of thinking. Life is a mental game, man. It's a mentality. So, like I said, what changed me is I completely changed the way I saw debt. I said debt was the enemy. Like these cars, like I tell you, with defensive riding, you see each and every one of these cars as an enemy, and though they're going to attack you and be ready to do something to save yourself. That's how you have to be in life with debt. You see debt as the enemy. Avoid it by any means necessary. Even if you got to live on the streets until you get back on your feet. Eat beans and rice.
Oh, got that Wyoming bison in there.
You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do, but avoid the debt. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I was a fake baller back in the day. That 200, I was, like I told you, I was $200,000 in debt. I had a Lexus sports car at the time. I had the house. I wore fancy suits and shit, going to work. Had a briefcase, looking successful, and then a mountain of debt. There's so many people out here like that you think that are really successful, right, driving these BMWs and these big fancy houses. You'd be surprised they are in a mountain of debt. There's a lot of people that are considered millionaires out there that are in a mountain of debt. I'm telling you, that's no way to live, man. And to be truly happy financially is to be 100% debt free. Don't listen to these fools that tell you, oh man, instead of that money you saved up and pay cash for a house, you can put it into stocks, get 10% return, you'll make more money. Forget that. It's about peace of mind and being a boss and owning what you have and not having to answer to anybody except for property taxes, of course. You can't get away from paying property taxes and sales tax. That's just a given. And utilities. But I'm telling you, having to pay a bank, interest, 2 or 3 times more than what the house is worth over a 30-year period is asinine, man. You know what I'm saying? Pay yourself. Save hard for 10, 15 years. Live cheap. Live in a single wide, man. Rough it. Wear shoes till you get holes till your feet come out your shoes. You got to duct tape them like I did. Have a flip phone and pay $7 a month for your phone service instead of having a fancy Apple iPad and iPhones. You know what I'm saying? Sacrifice. Because a lot of these people that are wealthy, that are truly wealthy out here, they had to sacrifice to get there. They had to work hard and sacrifice to get to where they are. Nothing's given to you unless you're lucky and hit the lottery. And then a lot of these fools that hit the lottery end up losing everything because they still got that debt sickness in their head. They buy all this stuff, they get into debt and everything, and they give money away and everything. Next thing you know, they're broke. All their money's gone. It's crazy, man. Look at Delonte West, NBA player. He made like $40 million in his NBA career or something. He's out here on the streets panhandling, man. That's crazy. Because he was free-hearted. He gave to his friends and family. He got into debt buying houses and stuff like that. Then he lost the NBA income, and it all comes tumbling down like a house of cards. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I would rather live out here on the streets and take the bus and build myself back up than to live a comfortable life on debt. So I'm just trying to help. You can do what you want to do, man, but I'm telling you what changed my life and helped give me the freedom and peace of mind and sleep at night is staying 100% debt free. Like I said, even a house, pay for it in cash. It sounds crazy, but you can do it. You can get awesome houses at cash only auctions where they got a little damage, you fix up, you got instant equity in them. There was a house in Bree I could have bought for $50,000 at a cash only auction, need probably about $20,000-$30,000 in fixing up. And the dude that bought it, I was gonna buy it, but I didn't have time because I was taking care of a relative at the time. Dude, he bought it, put about $20,000, he flipped it for over 200-some thousand. But you can buy the house for yourself. You got instant equity. You got to buy a cheaper house, $50,000. Most of you guys can pay cash $50,000 for a house, man. I'm telling you, there's deals all over the nation. It depends on where you live too. Here in Ohio, you can get cheap houses out here, man, and live comfortably. But a lot of you guys want to live in California. You want to live in Florida or something where it's the rates, it's astronomical. The prices they're asking for houses, and also insurance is ridiculous. I tell you one thing that keeps me here in Ohio is because it's so cheap to live here. I keep coming back because we have the cheapest insurance rates in the country, cheaper houses, our property taxes are high, but everything else is cheap, man. So it's hard for me to leave here. But anyways, leave a comment below. Let's talk about it, guys. That's why I do these videos, to incite community discussion. I try to motivate you guys, but I'm telling you, I wish you guys all the best out there. Appreciate all of you. But make sure to hit thumbs up. It helps my channel when you do. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Hit that little bell symbol so you get notified when my new videos release. But I release new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until next time, catch you guys later.
Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.